Hey everyone! Today we're talking about something massive happening inside China's new energy vehicle market, where competition is heating up faster than ever. September has wrapped up, and the official sales results for the month have been released. These figures reveal not only who's winning right now, but also give us a clear sense of which brands are gaining momentum, which ones are slowing down, and where the future battles in the EV world are going to be fought. Now, if you've been following the Chinese EV scene for a while, you already know it's the largest and most competitive electric vehicle market on the planet. Dozens of companies are all fighting for dominance, from legacy giants to newer startups. But in September, the numbers tell us exactly where each company stands. And trust me, these results are eye-opening. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. So, let's break it all down together, starting from the top and working our way through the ranking. We'll see how companies like BYD continue to dominate, how others like Geely and SAIC are securing strong positions, and of course, where NIO fits into the story. The list of the top 14 new energy vehicle sellers for September shows just how intense the competition is. Taking the crown once again is BYD, which sold a jaw-dropping 393,060 vehicles in a single month. This is an almost unimaginable figure that speaks to the scale and dominance BYD has built in China. It's worth pointing out that BYD doesn't just sell pure EVs, they also push a lot of plug-in hybrid models. That wide range is a big reason they can capture such massive volumes. Still, even with hybrids in the mix, their pure electric lineup is very strong and has been gaining more traction internationally as well. Coming in at the second spot is Geely, with an impressive 205,866 units sold. Geely has been quietly but consistently strengthening its EV portfolio, and their strategy of leveraging multiple sub-brands is clearly paying off. In third place, we have SAIC passenger vehicle SAIC PV, with 97,000 deliveries in September. SAIC is a legacy powerhouse in China, and while they may not grab headlines as much as BYD or NIO, they continue to pump out massive numbers. Fourth place went to Leapmotor, which surprised a lot of people by moving 66,657 units. This is a very strong performance, especially considering that Leapmotor is often overlooked when compared to names like Xpeng or NIO. But their results prove they're becoming a serious contender. In fifth place, we saw Haima, delivering 50,916 vehicles. Following them, Great Wall Motor GWM managed 45,961, securing sixth place. GWM has been pushing into the EV sector more aggressively lately, and these numbers reflect that effort. Next, at seventh place, we have Xpeng with 41,581 deliveries. Xpeng has had its ups and downs throughout the year, but this result shows that they're still firmly in the fight. Then, eighth place was captured by none other than Xiaomi, with around 40,000 deliveries. Yes, Xiaomi, the same company known worldwide for smartphones, is already making serious waves in the EV space. This number is proof that they're quickly gaining traction, and it will be fascinating to see how their expansion plays out. Now let's talk about NIO, because this is the company that many investors and EV enthusiasts have their eyes on. NIO grabbed the ninth spot, delivering 34,749 vehicles in September. This result is very important for several reasons. First, it shows that NIO continues to hold its ground in an extremely crowded and competitive market. Being inside the top 10 is no small achievement when you're going up against giants like BYD and Geely, or ambitious newcomers like Xiaomi. Second, it demonstrates that NIO's production ramp-up is working. Deliveries are climbing steadily, and this sets them up nicely for the coming months. Just behind NIO, in 10th place, we have Li Auto, with 33,951 deliveries. The gap between NIO and Li Auto is very narrow, which makes things even more competitive. Further down the list, Technology Auto posted 3,256 units, ArcFox sold 1,674, Voya delivered 15,244, And finally, IM Motors closed the list with 11,107 deliveries. Now, some people might look at NIO being in 9th place and say, well, they're not exactly near the top. But context matters here. For a brand that focuses more on the premium and large SUV market, these delivery volumes are impressive. It also shows just how much room for growth they still have. If we look at competitors like Haima or Leapmotor, which currently sit above NIO, their September totals were 50,916 and 66,657 respectively. Those numbers aren't untouchable. As NIO ramps up production and introduces more models, catching up to these companies is absolutely realistic. By late this year or early next year, NIO has a strong chance of climbing higher into the rankings, possibly even breaking into the top 5 within a year. Why do I say that with confidence? Because NIO has a wave of new products coming. They're not just increasing the output of existing models, but also preparing to launch entirely new ones. For example, the NIO ES9 is on the horizon. This will be a very high-end vehicle, likely with a price tag that limits its delivery scale, but it will reinforce NIO's image as a premium innovator. Then there's the ONVO L80, which should hit the market sometime next year. This model is expected to bring a big boost to ONVO's contribution within the NIO ecosystem. Alongside that, the all-new NIO ES7, a large 5-seater SUV, is also planned, which should help NIO appeal to an even broader customer base. Here's the exciting part. NIO has already committed to launching 3 brand new models next year. With the ES9, the ES7, and the ONVO L80 all hitting the market, their lineup is going to look stronger than ever. These new additions will give NIO a serious chance to climb the rankings, even if momentum slightly slows on existing models like the ES8 or the ONVO L90. And let's not forget, both the ES8 and L90 have become best sellers in their categories. They're large SUVs, and China is a country with many large families who value spacious, long-range vehicles for family trips and vacations. That trend isn't going away anytime soon, which means NIO has a steady foundation of demand. The challenge, of course, will be competition. Other brands aren't standing still. Everyone is pushing new models, advancing battery technology, and trying to improve range and features. For NIO to maintain and grow its position, they'll need to keep innovating, investing heavily in R&D, and making sure their vehicles remain attractive and relevant. But if they can do that, then NIO is set to not just hold their ground, but move up in the rankings over the next 12 to 18 months. So, what do we take away from September's NEV sales results? BYD remains the unstoppable leader, with sales nearly touching 400,000 units. Geely and SAIC are firmly holding second and third. Leapmotor and Haima delivered surprising strength. Xpeng and Xiaomi are both showing solid growth potential. And finally, NIO sits comfortably in the 9th spot with 34,749 deliveries, demonstrating resilience and steady momentum. For NIO, the road ahead looks promising. With more models on the way, rising production capacity, and consistent demand for large SUVs, they have every opportunity to climb the ladder in 2025. Sure, the competition is fierce, but the EV market is all about speed, innovation, and staying ahead of the curve. And right now, NIO is positioned well enough to make some serious moves. So, keep your eyes on these rankings, because just like we've seen with Li Auto's recent delivery slowdown, things in China's EV market can shift dramatically within a matter of weeks. That's what makes this sector so exciting. It's fast, it's unpredictable, and the winners today might not be the winners tomorrow. That's all for this breakdown. If you found this analysis useful and you want to stay updated on NIO, BYD, and the broader EV competition in China, make sure you stick around. The story is only getting more interesting from here. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.